Hey y'all. Look, I've done all my chores. I've cleaned and seasoned my chicken. And y'all, now it is story time. Okay. Like this has been in my spirit all day today. So this is like off the late night for me because normally, right, when things are like just in my spirit to share, I share them earlier in the day. But it's in my spirit. So we're gonna have a late night chat. Okay. Story time. No, y'all, seriously, it's been in my heart to share this testimony. And I pray that it encourages you out there to know that, look, when God gives you that assurance that He has it, okay, and He just wants us to trust Him, okay, when you have that assurance, just walk in it, okay? Don't let anything take you away from it, okay? Don't let anything, because God will show up. He's going to show up. And I want us to pray into letting go of how He shows up. So I think sometimes we can get detoured or discouraged maybe by that, depending upon how we were thinking how we made it up in our hearts and minds how it should go, okay? And it didn't go like He didn't bring it about in the way that you were expecting Him to do it, okay? But this is where we have to trust that He is all knowing, okay? He sees the beginning from the end. He knows the heart of man. He knows what's most beneficial to us and how He's going to make it all come together to work perfectly, okay? Better than good, perfectly for us. So here we go. Look, that was the disclaimer. Here we go. Okay, y'all. So I worked in the corporate world for like, I want to say 16 years, okay? Major company. I want to say they're global. Anyways, there came a time, and it would come around ever so often, where they would offer or they would cut uh, um, certain job descriptions. Okay, so say if you are an admin assistant or something like that, maybe it would come up that they cut that position out. Okay, so with that being said, in your certain department, they've, eliminated that position. Okay, so that's the scenario. Okay, everyone that had my job description, we all were told, we're cutting this this job description out. So you have option A, you can go back to doing customer service, but it was way more than that, y'all. It was like sales involved and different things like that, and it was just a lot. Okay, um, call center environment. It was a lot, okay? But it's for some people, they love it. I'm just not that person, okay? Some people thrived in it, okay? So to each his or her own in that particular area, okay? So what so for me, okay, so all of us, got the like a sheet telling us what was available to us, okay? And the primary opposite or other position available was that customer service sales position, okay? And I'm like, I'm not going back to that. Like, that was so stressful, okay? Again, I was not that person that just loved that position like maybe some of my coworkers, okay? And then, but there was one other position opened that was what I was doing, but it was just in a whole different department that didn't do what my department did, okay? But it was only one opening, okay? But I don't know, y'all. I just had this calm, and I was just really coming back to the Lord. So, but for some reason, I just had this calm. It was like this calmness came over me that I was going to be okay no matter what. Like, no matter what happened, I was going to be okay. And so I went ahead just by faith, and I put my name in for that position, right? And there was just one available. But I was like, Lord, I trust you. Literally. I was like, I wasn't on pins and needles. I can't even explain it, y'all. It was just like a complete trust that God had me. Almost like, if you always hang out, with your dad or your mom, and y'all do y'all lunch date every, whatever it is that you're used to, like, that the person's going to show up because they've always shown up like that. Okay. So I just felt so safe, y'all. And so, but y'all, check this out. Here comes the day that we're supposed to know what happened. Like, did we get the positions that we applied for, whatever? So, y'all, your girl gets a call from HR that I wasn't expecting, telling me that unfortunately the slot got filled, right? And that I would actually be off of payroll within 30 days. But even in that, y'all, even in that call that, of course, would devastate many people because, at that time, my son was probably 10 or, he was young, younger at that time. And so, but for some reason I was still calm. I cannot explain. Even when I got that news, I just said, God, I know you got me. Like, and that was literally what I said. And so, and, my friends was like, so what happened? Of course, I let them know. And they was like, dang. But guess how our God showed up for me? I want to say probably like 3 days later, something like that. My immediate supervisor, he gave me a call. I was at home. He gave me a call. He said, are you sitting down? And I was like, huh? He was like, I have some news for you. I'm like, okay. And he was like, we found you the position that you're looking for. I was screaming, y'all, like I had a party in my living room, okay? I was like, God, you did it. Like, y'all, I was screaming, I was dancing, I was jumping up and down, like you can only imagine, okay? And I mean, it was like heaven moving to this different position. Like I was able to be in my own vacation pool. Some of y'all call center people know what that means, right? That you could take off when you need to, because it's just you know what I mean? Just so many different things. And I ultimately ended up supporting a manager that had a team of managers underneath them. So it was like night and day. Even the whole department it was such a blessing. So the moral of the story is, okay, that God might show up in an unexpected way, because I was told I was going to be on payroll. Okay. I got that call from the HR department. Okay. But I did not allow it to shake my trust. I was like, God, I know you got me. And literally days later, he showed up in the biggest way possible. Because not only did I still have employment, which is, look, we all need that, right? We need income. But it was such a sweeter position that he was able to get me into than I was already working in. So keep the faith, okay? I just pray that you would keep the faith and also let him do it how he wants to do it, okay? So I pray that this has blessed you and strengthened you to keep trusting him. Love y'all. Chat soon. Bye.